Hey guys, hello my beautiful people. Welcome back again to my channel, my beautiful people. I am here with Justin Dean full video, which I am going to allow you guys to watch Justin Dean full explanation. Where he rants, my people, please endeavor to grab your popcorn, relax and watch this video as we'll be back.
I said I was sick yesterday. I wasn't sick yesterday. I was in a bad mood. I was depressed because my reputation, my life is being destroyed by my ex-wife. And she's making a lot of money, somewhere in the neighborhood of $2 million over the last year, crafting a story about how I'm a horrible human being. And my mental health is really suffering because I know it's not true. And I cannot defend myself without it being used against me. But at this point, it's gone too far. It's been nearly 2 years of me, a year and a half of me just minding my own business, just trying to do what's best for my daughters, protect my daughters. And now it's all across the internet that I'm this horrible human. So rather than try to bash the other individual, my ex-wife, Obidi, I am going to simply say, I'm going to simply tell my story about how awesome of a husband I was. So this is not going to be any sort of drama fest. This is just me defending my character. And every single day, somebody's doing something to try to destroy my life based off of things that she said that just simply are not true. I've won everything she said. I've won in court fully. And it just continues for profiteering and to make money. That's all this is about. It's just, let's make some money. Let's capitalize on another person's misfortune who happens to be the father of her children, and let's make as much money as humanly possible. I, on the other hand, have actively not participated in this at all because this is what's best for my kids. But now it's to a point now where I can't look at myself in the mirror because I can't defend myself, and it's just it's frustrating. Many of you have been watching my page, and you can see the kind of person I am. You can see who I am as a man, who I was as a husband, those of you that have been following our story for the last 5 years, and who I am as a father. So rather than bash any individual, this is me telling how much I love and sacrificed for another human, and refusing to participate in all the profiteering that's going on. So circumstances kind of situation. At 19, I decided I'm going to change my life, and I worked hard until today to better my life and make a better life for my children. And that is all being destroyed so that money can be made. And I'm not here to make money. I am here because it's really affected me that nothing I do, I follow all the rules. I do not participate in anything. I put the kids first, and at the extreme detriment of myself, and it doesn't seem to matter. So here it is, me telling what kind of husband I was. So like I was saying, at 19, I couldn't read. By the time I was 28 years old, I had taught 60 continuing education seminars. I had co-created I'm tired. I'm barely sleeping. I created a soft tissue technique for cutaneous nerves. I've invented 2 treatment techniques that have continuing education courses that I teach, called the neurocentric approach, which is actually an entire system that I co-created with my mentor that we teach. So I worked really hard to get to China. I worked really hard to work at the Olympic Training Center. I am a patient-centered chiropractor. Anyways, so I was in China for about 3 months, and that's when I met Korra. I'm so frustrated I even have to talk about this, but at the end of the day, you got to defend your livelihood. So our relationship was perfect in China, to be honest with you. She treated me with respect. She treated me like I was a king, and I returned in kind. So why did she move to China? She moved to China because she released an EP that was an utter failure. And she moved to China because she wasn't making money as a singer, as a dancer. She had broken up with her boyfriend, and she needed to go and make some money. That was the goal, is to go to China for a few years, make some money, and come back and build a house or something like that. Well, I encouraged her adamantly to follow her dreams because I was the product of somebody that overcame insurmountable odds to accomplish my dreams. And at 28, that's 28 years old, I had accomplished every dream that I had, every goal that I had put out at that point. So I was extremely happy with where I was, and I knew what it felt like to accomplish something very difficult, to accomplish a dream, and then actually see it occur. And I wanted that for her. I wanted that for my wife, soon-to-be wife at that time. So every single day, and I mean every day, we would go out and we would think of content ideas. And I would film for her. I would motivate her. I would push her to be her best. We would do maybe 50 takes of a dance scene on any given day sometimes. And we wouldn't do it until we wouldn't stop until both of us were very happy with the result. And after a few months of this, see what was working and see what wasn't, I decided that it was working. When she moved to China, she had 43,000 Instagram followers and barely any followers anywhere else. And after just a few months, we got her up to like 80,000 roughly. So we were seeing what was working or not. So in high school, I actually took video productions. I took 2 years of video productions. I made the highlight reel for my cross-country team. I really liked editing videos. So what I did is I bought a subscription to Adobe, and I would take the videos and I would actually speed up her body movements to make her look like a better dancer. Now, she's an extremely gifted, talented dancer anyways, but for social media, it's all about like getting your attention past the first 3 seconds. So I would speed up her hips so they would bounce more. I would speed up her arms so it looked a little bit more eye-catching, because sometimes on video it's not, what looks really good in real life doesn't look as good on camera. So you have to speed it up a little bit. You got to make the hip movements. You got to make it pop more. And that was exactly what I did. And this is very difficult for me to talk about because I just simply want to move on with my life and raise my daughters in peace and tranquility. But, like I said, she's made $2 million in the last year and a half off of trashing the father of her children, who they love and adore, I will say. So we'd speed up the videos, and I could see it was starting to gain traction. People like the story, country hick, Nigerian princess. That was really sticky as well. So
Justin, from the look of things, I want to first of all start this way. You are so depressed at this time. DV is now involved. And my people, thank you all for watching. We all can see that Justin don't want to move on. He can move on. And the earlier time that he would have been able to settle all this, he did not do anything, but rather he spoiled everything. Justin, if all this story that you have put out there is true, why didn't you now relax and join your wife and your beautiful 2 children to enjoy the fruit of honor labor? But rather, on the other hand, it's either your throat is too long for this money matter, Because, you never loved Korra at the beginning. From the look of things, with the body language that you are giving to us, you wanted to use Korra head. Hey, the Agalacha Korra. Was she can't change them for you. My people, because you now know now, thought you can use Korra head. Hey, my people, everybody don't already wise. Oh, there is no dulling moment for anybody anywhere. Even if you go bring the person come from one remote village itself, the person go change them for you. What are you talking about? Not to talk of a graduate too, like a Korai. My beautiful people, you guys can see that Justin didn't even mention anything concerning the 50,000 US dollars that Obidi paid him. Oh. Justin, you didn't mention your college loan when Obidi paid off. You didn't mention it, but you remember to mention that Korra was paying her brother-in-law. But you didn't mention that Korra also paid your own college loan. My people, why people are like this? You are telling people. So you want to come and tell people that, you on camera, you are moving you are editing, you are moving the camera to make it move faster. They'll make it do that. You have looked for every means, every way to bring Korra down. You know they succeed, yet you don't want rest. You don't want to take a cheap pill. You don't want to. What is going on? Just move on, please. People are begging you. Court have already give you guys order to move on and let S be S. And move on. Go and look for somebody that is going to give you peace or whatsoever you think that is going to give you peace. Because if you watch, Korra is doing that. Taking care of her children. And you should try to stop bringing out one or two things concerning Korra. Oh, Korra Obidi went to China. She like this. She not like this. You do not have to say anything about Korra. Just move on. You said you had a date, you want to go for a date, you want to start dating. Go and date who you want to date, whoever you want to date, and leave Korra alone, please. My people, if you have watched up to this time, thank you. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, my people. Please remember to subscribe, like this video, and share this video. My people, please, you know we don't judge matter from one side. We do judge matter from two sides. Let us also hear from Korra. Thank you all. Bye, guys.